let's go back to Japan for a minute because I was really struck by the your description of Japan's pain minimizing policies during birth. That was really interesting because I mean, so there was this you described this belief that the mom and baby will love each other more if the birth is more painful. It was crazy because I opted for an unmedicated birth for both my kids, and I was lucky. It's really my body's really healthy and strong, and I was able to do that both times. Second time was better with a water birth, but and hypnobirthing. Shout out to hypnobirthing, but the whole idea of not having an option for the medication if I at all like that would just enrage me. Oh my goodness. what what was your experience, and then can you tell us about this sort of cultural policy or that's
Yeah. No, it's totally fascinating, and it was as surprising to me as it was to you when I moved to Japan and realized this was sort of how it was. I mean, the idea is that I
hugely
think
pregnant? You
hugely pregnant.
moved. Oh my god.
Right, ready for anything. Yeah. The idea there is that it's like a Buddhist belief that pain bonds the mother and child, and that, right, so there's some virtue in feeling that pain or whatever. And also there's other ideas about like opiates and not using them. And so the mother I profiled did not have that choice, and it really stressed her out. I think going into it, it was like she was having nightmares about the pain, and people had told her how terrible it was. And I think there's this other element that you sort of know that it's a possibility. Like she's aware that the rest of like in the
Mm.
US,
Hmm.
this is an option. Not having it be an option there, I think is really hard. And her husband also wasn't there because it was sort of the tail end of COVID, and so she was alone, without medication. And I think it was a very difficult experience for her. There's something about it that's says something about the larger society, obviously, like how much we care about women's pain. In this case, whether we're willing to like create a sort of narrative around it to justify women's pain, which is like another sort of level of accepting women's pain.